Today I'm going to be starting a series in Photoshop that's called Learning the Basics. It is basically going to be doing what the title says. I'm going to be teaching you how all of the basics in Photoshop. So in this first episode, I'm going to teach you how to open a project, how to save a project, and what all the information means. Once you open up Photoshop, this is what you're going to see. To open up a new project, you're going to want to go to File and then New. And then for the width and the height, that is like what the actual project is going to look like. So if you want it to be a box, then you're going to want both of the numbers to be the same. If you want it to be a rectangle, then they're going to have to be a little bit different than each other. And for the resolution, that is how good of a quality you want the picture to be. Mine is at 300 because I want all of my projects to be a really high quality. And for the color mode, the RGB basically just makes it color, and these are all just different kind of colors. Like that is just gray. And for this right here, 16-bit, you can either go in 8-bit, 16-bit, or 30-bit color, and that just makes it like how good the color looks. And I have mine at 16. For the background contents, just always keep that at white. And for the pixels, that is always the best one to keep it at, because that is generally what everything is measured by pixels at least. And then over here, that's how you actually open it up. Right here, these are presets. So if you want to print out something for a piece of paper, then you could just go to US paper. For the save preset, say you want to make a background for your actual desktop background and you don't feel like putting in the dimensions each time you open it up, then you can just save the preset and then just name it anything like desktop background. But I'm not going to do that since I already have one named desktop background. And then for the advanced, none of this, you really don't need to know any of this, so just don't really even look at it. And then once you're done with all that, you can just hit OK. Then once you're in Photoshop and you make all of the stuff for your document or project and you want to save it, you can go to File and Save As. And then this, you can just name it anything up here, so I'll just name this Learning the Basics. And then I'm going to save this to my desktop. And for the format, if you want to save it as a template, which you can reopen and change everything whenever you want, then just save it as a Photoshop. Or if you want to save it as just a picture where you can't open it up and change, you don't have as many options when changing it, then you can really use any of these, but the main ones are PNG or JPEG. So I usually just use PNG. And then once you pick that, there's really no other options with the PNG. And you can create a new folder. And I'll just name this Learning the Basics too. So then you can create the folder and then save this image into that folder. And then you can just click save once you're done. And then for the interlace, I always just keep this on none. I honestly have no clue what this means. It's not really that necessary. And then you can just click OK for that.